today's topic. By the way, I think I want to change the colors up just a bit. Let's go with like a light blue. Yeah, why not? That's my favorite color anyway. But to get into today's topic on the show here, um, how to build a championship program from scratch. I did some time thinking about this one, and I I I guess it kind of came up because in a way I think about this year's Indiana. On the other hand, you think about the recent success with Georgia. You look at what Alabama did under Coach Saban, and they're still doing good under DeBoer, and we'll see what he does here in 2026 and all that good stuff, right? I also go back to 2019 LSU. So, how do you build a championship program from scratch? I came up with three keys, and I want everyone's opinion on this, whether it's in the comments section of the video, maybe you're in the live chat right now. We'll upload this on the channel. The first thing I would say is you got to get a proven head coach. You don't just go get any head coach. People overlook this because nobody really paid attention to James Madison before they started having the recent success that they've had. But Kurt Signetti is 27-2 in 2 seasons at Indiana. At James Madison, he's 52-9. So what's that overall? I mean, you're looking at 79. You're looking at 79-11 as his record. Did I do that math right? I think I did. I see you in the background, Dominic. We'll get you on in a second, buddy. Um, so you get a proven head coach that's been a winner everywhere he's been, or most everywhere he's been. Even before he went to Alabama, Nick Saban won a title at LSU. He never really had he had a couple losing seasons, but I don't think he ever left a school with a below 500 record. I could be wrong. Maybe he left Toledo like that, but even Michigan State, it was one of those things where he got better year after year after year, for Coach Nick Saban. You look at what Dabo's done at Clemson. He's never really had a below 500 record, if anything. You look at Kirby Smart in Georgia. When's the last time they went below 500? He's never done it. That's the thing. He never had a losing season, Kirby. He's got 2 national titles. He is the best coach in college football today, I would say. So get a proven head coach. That's number one. Number two, utilize the portal and recruiting. Look at Fernando Mendoza. He came over from Cal. Look at Joe Burrow from Ohio State to LSU. Recruiting. You got to utilize what you can. Devontae Smith won the Heisman in 2020, was a 5-star recruit. Tua was a 5-star recruit. I know I'm talking much Alabama here, but that's the best I know as far as being a fan of them. Who have we seen? Stetson Bennett was like a walk on. Yeah, that's not really utilizing recruiting, but you still get it and you work with what you have, right? Georgia has 5 stars all over their defense. Jordan Davis in recent years, Keely Ringo, I think it's like a 3-star, but still, he's in the NFL now. I mean, I could just go down the list. So you got to utilize portal and recruiting tactics to build your program. Also, key three, number three here, and this is my final key that I have, and I want everyone's opinion on this. If we have a couple people watching. I love and appreciate that. I haven't really seen much in the comments. You got to, when you're on the field, you have to have balanced offense and defense. I'm not saying it's, like, oh, if the offense is going to run, then the defense has to have the run game defense or whatever. I'm not saying it like that. When I say balance, both have to be equally important. I know I say we're in an offensive era today, and that's pretty much true. We are in an offensive era. You look at the quarterbacks winning all the Heisman's and being finalists and going first overall. First round talents usually 9 times out of 10 a receiver. You see a bunch of running backs nowadays, but you also got to have defense too because you're going to put those guys in the NFL, and you got to be able to stop those offenses, right? So you got to be balanced on both sides of the ball. That's my last key. That's my last step to building a championship program from scratch. If you cleared off a table Picture it like that. You see this long table in front of you. You've been doing all this work, or there's been work done before you. You clear it off. You push everything on the floor. Now you have to start over. What do? You start with a proven head coach. You utilize portal and recruiting equally. Dabo Swinney, who never uses the freaking portal. I mean, just is what it is. He's brought in a couple. He's getting better at it. He's improving. But for a while, he just never really brought anything in through the portal. And I feel like that's kind of held Clemson back. I've talked about that several times on this show. Utilize the portal in recruiting, use it to your advantage, get balanced offense and defense in terms of your coaching, and see fit to work on both of them just as much as the next one, right? Special teams, just get a guy that can kick a field goal and you're good. I mean, if you need to hit, 50 yarders just to win a game, I mean, do we really see it come down to the wire that often anymore? We see a bunch of blowouts here or there. And if we do see it come down to the wire, we usually need a touchdown to tie it for overtime, right? So, and then we get to overtime, and now you're doing all the 2 point conversion attempts and stuff. So, but anyway, those are my keys. I want everyone's thoughts on that in the comments, or if you join the show today here on the Christian Ballard Show.